Hello everyone, this is the Nameless One, and tonight we will be continuing the Heart of Darkness campaign. Tonight you can actually hear me right away, too. I have with me Win, Link, Ice Crystal, Sawtooth. We can now hear Cameo.
Can we?
Can we?
Yes, hopefully.
Okay.
Yes.
I heard
Like-
something.
That's a voice. Heck yeah.
And we have a special guest from Peacemakers.
Oh,
Everybody
yeah.
say hello to Yoshi again for the first time in forever.
Hello, Yoshi again.
For like 2
Oh,
years.
yeah, dang it.
Hey, Yoshi.
Okay, I wanted it.
Also,
Let's go.
Ballistic is out due to a family emergency. Everybody wish him well. Hopefully everything for him is going okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, also hello to you too, Yggdrasil. For those of you watching on both we're just going to completely screw up that. For those of you watching on Twitch and YouTube, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Stay up to date with everything, both uploads, community posts, and whatnot. If you're watching on Twitch, don't be afraid to check out my YouTube. We've got a lot of uploaded videos. One really good one that's kind of underperforming that you should definitely check out. A lot of work went into that one. Multiple different voice actors, multiple different YouTubers helping out with it. So give that a check when you got the time. Other
It's
than
a
that,
really good one.
links in the description for all of my Discord and Patreon, and we'll talk more about Patreon at the end. Other than that, let's go ahead and get started. If somebody wants to kick us off with a recap, then we'll have a special dream sequence.
Yeah, so we were in the light futuristic city of the future, doing business with that weird robot fella. Shoot. Scrabble something. I forget his name. Scranton. Good old Scranton, Pennsylvania. So we bought some stuff from him. I have a bow tie that I don't know what it does yet. We were just standing around, and then we got attacked by a bunch of, like, Goodaloo bots and Rainbot dashes, I guess. They were very fast. I couldn't run away from the first enemy I haven't been able to run away from. It sucks. I hate it. Very fast. We fought them, decided we couldn't take them on, and decided to retreat, and decided we could take them on, and decided to fight them, and decided we couldn't take them on, and decided to we ended up beating them.
We also have a new party member.
We
New
do have
old.
a new old party member. We reunited with the great Wind Sparkle PI, investigator, big shot.
I just
Extraordinary.
want to emphasize it's win, not win.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Not
go
the-
by last names.
I will be calling him
You got
Sparkle from now on.
Sporklebutt, and then the other leader.
Sparkle and Striker.
Pickle butt.
Wind, wind, not win. Win. It's a win-win scenario, you know. So,
Oh my god.
so we ended up checking into a hotel room and buying some pricey room with a enormous bed, heart-shaped. Interesting situation. Okay. So we were trying to settle. We were arguing about. Oh yeah, that's right. Well, with Win gone for so long, Sawtooth was super curious as to where they've been, and started like asking them. Win wouldn't answer, so Sawtooth asked stronger, and until eventually it was interrogation, and everyone was yelling over everyone else, and Coral ran away up to the rooftop to sit there and hang out with Sweetheart, the friend that no one else can see, kind of, mostly. So we're like, oh shit, where'd the baby go? Not quite baby, but you know what I mean. It's like, we went up to the roof and it's like, oh, thank goodness you're safe. Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm blanking. Crystal. Crystal saw Sweetheart, and they sat down together and talked about it, and it was really sweet. Meanwhile, Wynn pulled me to the side, and we talked about talked about some of the issues the party's having. We definitely shouldn't fight in front of Coral, and we shouldn't be so untrusting of each other. But that's easier said than done, and we talked about some of the issues with that. Eventually, on the way back to our room, I ended up seeing Sweetheart as well. So now we know that there's this white wolf entity that travels with Coral, and we're not quite sure what's behind that. But what else happened that session? Is there anything I'm forgetting?
I showed y'all part of my journal. Just be like, hey, yo.
Oh yeah, really, Coral has like such an adorable system of writing. And it's like she's not like fully literate, but she has her own system and it works. It's really cute because they're little drawings and scribbles. Little like a journal entry about how we were being dumb, and excuse me, and she said it like it was like, hey, y'all are being dumb. Somehow she's like the least and most mature out of the entire party. I don't know how that works.
The way that works is child with no filter. That's how it works. Because children will say dumb as hell shit and do dumb as hell shit. But because of that, they will call you out on your shit.
That is true. And it's good. It was good. Yeah, I think that's just about it. I was wondering if we could attune to our items that we bought from before our rest. I got it.
So for that, Sawtooth,
Yes.
you bought the bow tie, right?
I got the bow, and Wynn bought the broken sword for some reason.
It looks interesting.
So
Uh-huh.
Wind, your
Yes.
sword, you attempt to attune to it. It does appear to be magical, but you now know that you probably need to find the other pieces. They do exist. It has been broken, and it can be reforged.
Oh.
Sawtooth,
Interesting. Yeah?
you get a +2 to dexterity.
Alright. Alright.
I believe that is also the extent of the items that you can attune to, though. Because I believe you already have 2 attuned items now.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Why can't I edit my... Oh, I can edit.
So,
No, I can't edit.
before we do
just-
anything else, we have a special dream sequence tonight. This
All right.
is not going to be a regular occurrence, but with the absence of our Dreamwalker, give me just a minute to connect something.
And that's a good thing, in some ways.
Gather around the fire, little ponies. We'll tell you a story.
This will be fun.
Will you just connect already? Damn it.
Excited.
Play some elevator music in the background.
Trying to get my voice mod mobile thing to connect, because that's how I do Scranton's voice. And he may be appearing, depending on how far you guys get.
In
And of
the...
course it doesn't.
Who knows?
Anyways,
Dream world is a strange place.
Yeah.
this is for the dream sequence. You guys can go ahead and do the thing now.
Okay. So, that night, after the conversation with Wind and mulling over the trust issues in the party and everyone's secrets, Sawtooth has a dream. Not a complicated dream, it's just simple. He's sitting in a white void in front of two mirrors that are hinged together at a close angle so that they reflect off of each other. And in the reflections on each side of Sawtooth, he sees his alternate forms. The Earth Pony he started out as, Alicorn Sawtooth, his true bug form, changeling form, Witch Sawtooth, as well as all the other forms he's taken over the years and over the months. Well, not the months, because he's just been the Pegasus as of late. And he's wondering if he should change that. He sits there in silence until...
I didn't think I'd run into you here. This way, anyway.
Archon?
Who else?
You look totally different without your armor. I almost didn't recognize you.
I guess it was part of my look, wasn't it?
What are you doing in the mists? How do you know you're not this world's Archon? You know me?
Yes. Why wouldn't I know you? We adventured together for some months.
How are you here? The last time I saw you, you were undead. You were killed and reanimated by Soul Tenebris, and you were like a skeleton, basically. How are you? Flesh and... This must be a dream. I'm dreaming.
Well, you are, but at the same time, no, it's complicated. So, last you saw me, I was granted by Shadowfire for services rendered, you see. The work that I did for him, he granted me the opportunity to live another life, die a death that I would die, not the death that I died. So, here I am, on my way to be reincarnated.
As a different person?
I don't exactly know how it all works. I would assume so.
Didn't you have someone that you were looking forward to be with in the afterlife? Why would you weren't Grover, wasn't that his name?
That's right.
Why would you give that up?
You must ask. I don't really think that I've lived up to Grover's ideals. I don't believe that I've become the Griffin Grover could have been, Griffin that Grover would have become. So I have another chance. I'm going to make the most of it this time.
I guess that death you had was an honorable.
About it.
Actually, can you tell me about it? What were your last moments like?
At that time, I was wrestling with some deep thoughts, worries about myself, about my place, rolled in our group.
We can't hear Yoshi.
Oh, sorry.
You need to get closer to the mic.
There, better?
Yes.
Alright. At that time, I was dealing with some deep questions. Thoughts about my place in our group, in the world, in the wider plan of dealing with Soul Tenebris. This was just after Manhattan was destroyed, if you'll remember.
Oh yeah.
I was questioning whether I was good enough, strong enough to carry on, if it would be better for me to just give up. I really should have thought about it, but I didn't think much of it when Holdmeyer came out from the door. We sat and talked together. I mentioned my struggles. He asked me why I wouldn't just give up. Funny. Maybe if I had given up, I'd still be alive, but him asking me reminded me that Grover, he never would have given up. Grover would have kept on no matter what. And knowing that, I couldn't just give up like that. I had to keep going. Somehow I had to make it through, to make it up to him. And that's when he transformed. That was a little frightening. But really, I was angry. Felt betrayed. You'd feel the same if you just poured your heart out to someone you thought was a friend, who turned out to be your enemy.
Right.
But there really isn't much else to tell. He stabbed me and I died.
I'll never forgive that bastard. But when he transformed and you realized he wasn't who he said he was, how... I'm afraid I might have to do something similar soon.
Oh.
Do you see this form, this Pegasus?
Yes, what about it?
This is all my teammates know. I came into them, I came up from another world and I didn't want to drop everything on them and just overload them, so I kept it a secret.
So, you didn't tell them?
There was never a good time. And now that I haven't, it's like it's a secret I'm keeping, and if I just keep not saying it, then they're gonna trust me less when they do find out, and it's only a matter of time until they do, one way or another.
That is a problem, isn't it?
So, I'm in an impossible situation. If I keep putting this off, then they're bound to find out and it'll look terrible. They'll wonder what else I'm hiding and if they can ever trust me ever again. But if I do tell them now, with what's at stake, the group could fall apart. I don't know what to do.
Well, I can think of something you could do. Why not just tell them?
Like I said, the group could fall apart. They would stop trusting me. They might leave me behind in this realm. We're already hanging together by a thread. It's not a good time, and it never will be.
But why? Aren't you allies? Don't you think of them as your allies?
Not, we're more just stuck here. We're held together by the necessity of not dying alone in the mist. We're just ragtag adventurers forced out into the wild to complete some task. What? Why are you laughing? What's funny about this?
Where have I heard this story before? Ah, yes. Something reminds me of waking up in a cabin with a bunch of creatures that I'd never met, never cared to meet, even if I had met them before, and being thrown into some wild, crazy catastrophe to save the world.
This is... I wish we were the peacemakers, but this is different. There are... I can think of two of my party members right now that aren't hiding something, that I know aren't, that I trust for the most part. The rest of them, every one of them, they're keeping something from us. They're hiding, especially the Kelpie. Icicle, I know something's not right with that one. He has some plans that are far outside our own. How do I know the rest of them aren't like that? How can I trust anyone in this group? And if I can't trust them, how can they trust me? How can I show them how...
You know, there really is no way for you to know whether you can truly trust someone.
Exactly!
After all, I trusted Holdmeyer. That didn't end so well, did it?
That's what I'm saying.
But on the other claw, I trusted you.
Right.
Listen. When you're fighting a battle, and you march alongside your comrades. You never let down your shield, because you never know when an attack will come and where the attack will come from. But you never shove away your marching mates either. If you do, you're cutting off your own support. Do you see what I'm saying? If you let down your guard entirely, that leads to trouble, but you can't just wall everyone off. You can't build barricades around yourself and expect that to do anything good. It's like you mentioned before, the longer you wait, the worse it'll be.
So, I can't let my guard down, but I have to let my guard down, is what you're... That doesn't make any sense. I mean, someone has to take the first leap, but if I do, what if they turn against me? What if this is what causes our party to break apart? What if they all think that I'm evil and that I'm gonna steal their love or blood or whatever?
But what if this is the moment that brings your party together? What if this is the moment where instead of rejecting you, they embrace you?
But what if it's... This could go so wrong. At this point, the world starts to shake, and you can see a crack starts running up both mirrors, and the reflections start to scatter.
Damn it. I don't have any more time, so I'll just say this. Whatever happens now is up to you, ultimately. You've heard my advice. That's all I can do, but no matter what you decide, what you do, and what comes of it, know that you will always be one of my best friends. I hope someday we'll meet again, in whatever form I am.
The world is still shaking around, and the mirror shatters into countless pieces, sparkling reflections of different forms throwing across the room. Sawtooth closes his eyes and sheds a single tear as he wakes up.
One moment, the DM needs a moment.
Oh, man, that was powerful. Wow. Ooh.
That was good.
Feels, man.
The feeling is real.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Yes, I'm crying, and I see you're crying too. Don't fucking lie. We're both crying here.
I almost did too, that was good.
Yeah, good job.
Good job, guys.
Thanks.
Sawtooth Pog.
Let's see. Okay. So, it is morning. You guys are in the hotel room once again. Wind, we can hear your fan.
Oh, let me turn it off.
I think your fan's
That's just the wind, actually.
The wind from wind.
So,
Can't hear it now.
well, I was going... fine, I'll let Coral describe what was going on. I was just going to describe the aftermath.
Oh.
Because I was given a description of what was going to happen. But Cameo, do you want to do it? Or you want me to do it?
I do want to describe what I do before everyone wakes up.
Okay.
So, before everyone wakes up, I am up. Which is kind of funny when you remember the sequence of the dream sequences before I was the last one. So technically I should be the last up, but nope, I'm the first up. And as the first one up, I start looking around and realizing I could do something very, very devious and give everyone mustaches.
Oh my god.
The real question here, who gets the Fu Manchu?
I think Win would look great in a mustache.
I ain't volunteering.
Oh, I'm not volunteering. No, I'm just saying.
Absolutely nobody is volunteering because everyone is getting a mustache. All of you!
No.
Some of you get more than one.
Wait, what? What?
Honestly,
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah, because if you don't get a mustache, like right above your lip, you get it either on the chin or on the brows.
How does that work? Exactly.
A chin mustache? That's called a beard.
It's called a goatee,
Yeah.
actually.
You're
Um,
acting as if
Isn't
Coral
the brown
would know
one
that.
Isn't the brown one just like a unibrow?
They're all mustaches to Coral. There's just mustache on everyone.
So, like, since Coral is, like, covered in fur, is that, like, mustaches all over?
I
Oh.
thought you were gonna flash you. Wait, where? Okay.
I think most of us are covered in fur, except for Icicle and just Icicle, right?
Yes, and I work around that by taking some of the string off, dyeing it black with my ink, and just sticking it onto his face.
Oh,
And then before everyone wakes up, I grab my book and sit in front of the leftover pile of fruits and vegetables that Wind summoned, because those things take 24 hours to disappear, and it has not been those 24 hours yet. And there's so many that I have never seen before. I don't even know what this one is. I heard this one is called a banana. I don't know if I'm putting too much Nas in there or not, but I've never tasted it either, and I'm gonna draw it, and then I gotta write about it, because I don't know, it's just too so much. Look at all of this. We have not eaten through all of this yet. It's just a lot of stuff. Yes, the banana.
Coral knows to peel the banana.
You're supposed to peel it.
Oh no.
If you remember the kind of stuff that Coral eats, she probably wouldn't even notice.
Yeah, so whoever the hell's waking up first, which is probably Sawtooth, would realize that pretty quickly.
being Coral sounds so exciting. Okay. So
The world is slightly less traumatizing.
I have to be young and dumb again instead of old and dumb.
I guess I am the first to
I
wake
was
up.
about to say,
after my-
dumb doesn't go away.
Yeah.
You can always count on Coral to lighten up the day. With
You just get to be
mustache.
more selectively dumb.
So I guess I am the first to wake up. I shake my head a little and sit there in silence for a couple minutes until I look up to the side and see Coral eating a banana with the peel, and I sort of gallop over and swat that out of her hands. No, don't eat that. I mean, what are you doing?
I just eating the fruit. I heard this one is called a banana.
There's only 3 Nas, I think.
Are you sure?
Yeah, way too many Nas there. You're supposed to take the rubbery part off. Why are you eating the gross part?
Rubbery part? I just look at it.
Yeah, it's gross and crunchy and weird. Just eat the good part inside.
Eats the whole thing regardless.
Stop.
I don't know.
I just imagine her grabbing the banana, shoving the entire thing in her mouth, and then just looking at Sawtooth like, "What you gonna do about it?"
Oh no! Oh.
I don't even know what you mean. Like,
That's-
it's just a banana.
No,
I don't. A whole part is good part. It tastes sweet.
you
I
didn't.
like it.
You didn't eat the whole apples, did you? Because those seeds are poisonous.
What's an apple?
But
I've heard of that too. I don't know which one that is.
the little red things, they have like little. They're round and they're soft and they have the little skin on the outside. Apples, they're sweet. Like one of these. I go to the pile and grab one and take a bite out of it.
I am going to point out that the cyanide in apple seeds is so small that you need to eat enough to kill you anyways before the poison will kill you.
Unless anyone in universe knows that and can explain it to Sawtooth, it will remain Ignorant.
I
was
look at
just-
Sawtooth. Look at that.
Apple, vegan, stir.
How do I write that name? I don't know. How do you write apple?
What name?
How do you write apple?
You gotta learn the whole alphabet eventually.
Alphabet?
PPLE.
Yeah, you know the little pictures you draw in your books?
The writings? Yeah.
Yeah, you use little pictures.
Wynn goes over and grabs eclair that he made last night
When
and starts like
What?
staring a hole through the wall as if he were already pissed off for waking up.
what's that on your face?
I just continue to pick up. I just continue to eat my eclair, and I pick up some coffee in a mug that's sitting there.
When did you grow a
What are you
mustache,
talking
dude?
about?
Look in the mirror or something. You got the funniest mustache on.
I look over at Sawtooth. Yeah, I'm not the only one.
Sawtooth
What?
has a Fu Manchu and a handlebar above his eyebrows.
What? I scrambled towards the closest mirror. Who did this? This isn't funny.
I woke up before you.
I don't like this. Who did this? Who was drawing on me in my sleep?
The hell is
Well-
going on?
Around? Did someone break in here?
You
Ryan just
too.
wakes up. You guys
I
are
would
too loud.
just
It's
have
really
someone with some military training under their belt to be able to know when somebody's drawing on them in their sleep.
Wind, you look hilarious. Oh my god.
Wind, I will clarify that wind and ice are the two that have military
God,
training.
Yeah, no, I literally read my note, said I saw wind and ice, and then I was like, Sawtooth. Yeah.
This is too good. Glaze, Glaze, I gotta see Glaze.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's you too! Okay, you know what?
Pick up an apple. Eat the whole thing.
Hey, wait, no, that's poisonous. Spit that out.
It'll be fine.
Delicious.
It'll be fine.
It's not that poisonous, but it's whatever.
wasn't there like an orchard somewhere? Like, aren't they really that bad?
Oh, so it's like, so Cora will survive?
I don't
As long
know.
as you're not mushing a bunch
fine.
of seeds together and drinking seed paste, you're probably good.
Unless
You
it's
need me to cast a
poisonous.
spell on it to purify all the poison?
Yeah, I mean, like it might be poisonous to gargoyles.
I sarcastically wave my hand over some apples. There, clean apples.
And what the hell is
Apples.
happening?
And shove them all in my mouth. Oh, touch something enough what?
That's not enough seeds to kill her, right?
I'll be fine.
Oh,
Probably a stomach ache, but
it's a good thing she doesn't live in Ponyville. She'd run Sweet Apple Acres out of business and just. Well, she'd be
What?
great business for them for a second.
actually. Yeah. They'd have a production problem.
I'm sorry, dude. I can't take you seriously with that mustache.
What?
Our fearless leader, everyone.
Still hasn't registered.
You guys are growing mustaches.
Apparently, at this point, I've tried to smudge mine off, so it probably looks like a weird blur.
Only the one on your lips look like a weird blur. The one on your forehead, on the other hand.
What? Oh, I would have noticed that. No, that I smudged that one too. Then.
Oh no, you need water to get it off. That's why I'm saying only the one on your lips is gone.
I'll be right back. I disappear to another room and then come back and it's gone.
Do we have?
What?
Do
Where
we have
did
tea?
it go?
Got a hot date later?
Washed it off.
Which one is this one?
Hmm?
I hold up a papaya fruit.
Oh, I don't recognize that one. Does anyone else know that fruit?
Is it like a mango?
Is
or
that a
something?
mango? I think that's a mango. Yeah.
How do you spell mango?
It's like mango. M-A-N-G-O.
What the?
No,
What?
Polish and one other language though. Oh
Write
god.
it in this book. I throw my book at you full force.
Okay, jeez. Do you have a pen or a pencil or something?
Hold on, wait. I'm actually gonna show you. I turn to the side, and then that's when you notice I have ink. A very big thing of ink that is clearly has a very wide lid, and then there were some trails, dots that led off to where you guys were
You!
next to me.
You! Coral!
What?
Coral, it was you! You did this! I do not want facial hair, please.
What?
Just
But you have fur. What are you talking about? You don't want facial hair, like.
I don't. You know what I mean? I don't want long fur there. Just like a little pony fur.
I
don't know. It kind of suited you.
Well, that's why I got. Well, no, it did not, and that's why I got rid of it.
wait. Coral's the reason why we have these.
No.
Yeah, we got a little prankster here, apparently.
No, I step in front of my jar. I don't know what you're talking about.
Coral, you're grounded.
What the heck does that even mean? I'm not on the floor.
Grounded from
I'm
what?
standing up.
What are you trying to ground her for? Like ground? What do you?
What?
Well,
You don't know?
I mean,
what
I know what
grounded is?
I know what you're grounded for, but like, what are you gonna take away? You know, like,
I don't know.
Not much to take.
Like,
it's already a pretty bare bones existence.
Take away those bananas.
yeah, no banana nanas.
Those
It's
are
just
gonna
three
go
nuts.
in
It's
there.
just banana.
I don't know
They
what you're
taste
talking about.
delicious.
No. The inside does. Here, can I just have a pen or a pencil?
No.
Please don't start with the whole alphabet right now.
It's just gonna be helpful for later. We gotta start somewhere. Here, I sort of rummage around until I find an old pencil somewhere. And
I go back
Write
and take
out.
my book. No,
I
you're
write
not
out.
gonna use that.
You know, so you could have just asked for a quill. I have one on me.
What's a quill?
Huh?
It's
What's
like a
quill?
pen that's made out of a feather.
You mean the ink stick?
Well,
Ink stick? Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, we Pegasi grow the ink sticks. Isn't that neat?
I have no idea what you're talking about. This is not from any feather of mine.
No. These are really good drawings.
Yeah, I was trying to draw the fruits.
Oh no, you ate a watermelon? Why don't I see any of the rinds anywhere? Where are the rinds?
Hold on.
What are rinds?
Is
Oh
that a
my god.
pineapple?
Wait, did you eat all the strawberries?
I don't know what a strawberry is.
The tiny
Really
red
sweet,
ones.
tiny red one with all the seeds in it.
Please don't tell me you ate all the strawberries.
You mean the pecky fruit?
Okay, that's
The-
verbal, and I am now calling it the pecky fruit from now on.
It is
Yeah.
pretty hard. I've never liked strawberries.
They're delicious.
They rot too easily.
Oh, there's no orange peels anywhere either.
Why do all fruits have like an outside?
So
What the heck?
confused.
I'm only now realizing this.
You can only eat the outsides that are thin, like apples and pears and
Nobody's
peaches.
mentioned the cherry pits.
Oh no.
I'm just glad there weren't any avocados in this group.
What's an avocado?
The grapes.
I look at the fruit. I eat a lot of these. I don't know which one's what, other than the bananas.
If anyone ever gives coral candy,
It's a
just make sure to
fruit.
take it out of the wrapper first.
So basically, let's never put our food anywhere near coral.
Or let's shave it first if we do it. Peel it, you know what I mean.
I fall to my knees and just fall. I'm confused.
Oh, here, watch this. I take an orange and I start peeling it and taking all this off, and then you watch as I drop the peel into the trash. We don't eat the outside, we eat the inside.
Man just walks
You
over
leave
to.
all that. Why would you leave the stuff off? That's still good. I eat the skin that you took off.
No, stop, no, please.
It's still good. I don't know why you're not eating it. Like, come on.
I don't know what you're talking about, Saw.
I can't watch it, can't
The peels for that is completely healthy. You should totally eat that.
I don't know. Don't encourage her. You don't want to do this.
I close the lid to my ink, and then
I
I go to a
found the rest
separate
of my
part of the
coffee.
room
Alright,
that does have one last watermelon.
okay,
Where does this food last?
hold on.
Get her away from the
Does not
watermelon.
matter.
I hold up the watermelon. Are you telling me I'm doing this?
Eat it.
I'm supposed to peel the bone fruit?
No.
Don't eat the watermelon.
You can use a knife. Oh, no, don't use it. No. We can use a knife and cut it open for you.
You can just bite it though. Look.
No, stop. No.
All of a sudden, all of
Take
the
it away from her.
doors
Mace
and
is gonna
windows
telekinesis
slam open and then
watermelon.
closed in a very loud event.
What was that win?
All of the windows and doors that are around us slam as in a very loud manner. Okay.
What was that?
Stop
walked towards one of the windows.
arguing.
Huh?
Oh, God, come on! I leave, and I come back to this. Where do I
You've
even
been
start?
eating fruit
What was
raw.
okay? What was yesterday? What actually happened yesterday?
Well, we fought those bots. We tried to catch up a bit. I took it a bit too far interrogating you, and
No,
we got the room.
you're taking me too seriously. I'm talking about the police or whatever. Those robots.
What about the robots? The ones we kicked their asses?
Yeah.
Butts, I mean,
How did
look at Coral and say, butts, I mean...
Where do I turn to Ice and Wind. You two have military training, and I don't understand how with your help this party, well, if we're even a group at this point, is still alive.
Well, I
I
have
don't
an
either.
excuse. I have an excuse. My military training was great and all, but I was kinda only allowed to join because, they needed someone extra. They were running out of ponies.
Oh.
But
Pinch my
Then why
bridge
do you
in my
hate me
nose.
so much?
And what's your excuse?
wait, whose excuse?
To turn to Ice.
I fight my best to protect them. It's not my fault when they run off.
Okay. Well, obviously,
What's
there's
wrong
some
with what we're
serious
doing?
issues with the way that we handle civilians in combat.
Civilians, they were robots.
You are the
I'm
civilian.
not talking to you right now.
Personally,
I'm
I don't think
talking
we
to the
should.
military trained.
Personally,
So-
I don't think that we should fight anyone.
A bit of a reference for the two that are from the current city that the equestrian monarchy would be based out of. Win massively outranks you, Ice.
Really?
Yes. By virtue of being a cleric of cadence, automatically massively outranks you. Like, you're a non-commissioned officer to his commissioned officer. If you know what that means.
No idea.
Basically, Win gets way bigger paycheck.
Oh, so, wow. Manager above managers.
You don't know that because you're from the Royal Guard.
Oh.
Okay, so did you at least give them emergency preparedness training? Either of you?
I gave them food one time, I think.
Okay, well you're doing better than me. I gave them tasted water one time. Don't ask.
Oh gosh, yeah, that was the worst.
Oh no.
Surprisingly, I miss it.
But not much better than what we find here in the mist, but go off.
Well, it seems...
I don't know. Remember what you found last realm?
Ooh.
That still, whatever it was.
I take out the jar. You mean the good
Yeah,
jars?
please put that away.
No, we have good food
Opens
here.
it.
As long as you take the peels off.
The entire room now reeks of whatever was in that jar.
Holy shit.
And then I clear it out. Then I clear it out in like 10 seconds flat.
God, that wasn't good before. There's no way it's good now.
What are you talking about? It's delicious. It's totally still good now.
Do you just have an iron stomach, or how have you survived this long eating like this?
I just have.
Huh.
I've been doing this for years. It's nothing new.
Your immune
Okay.
system must be like beefed the hell up. Like what even?
So,
Anyway, what were you?
what did I stumble upon, you guys? What is your current plan of action?
Right now, we've just been trying to get to the next, to beat the Dreadlord of each realm and get to the next Dread realm. To be honest, I don't think we have a long-term goal.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, I'm gonna ask this.
the same thing we were trying to do beforehand. We're trying to take down the Silent King and get rid of the mist.
But that's not a plan.
Question.
How are we
More
going to
of
do that?
a dream.
Question.
That sounds like a plan to me.
Excuse me. Does Win actually know about Saragus yet?
I don't think I know anything about it.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Saragus happened after Win left.
Sergis Wynn left in Lena's Dread Realm, and he was introduced just like as we entered, I believe.
Yeah, wasn't Win there
He
for
would
that?
have like the slightest clue, but he wouldn't know anything of how that's developed since then.
Fuck, you guys ruined my train of thought. Well, I'm gonna ask this one time. Because apparently he cares, and I motioned to Sawtooth. Do you guys feel like a team right now?
I think we can get to know each other better.
Yeah.
Does everybody want to be here?
I don't know if that's the right question to ask.
I don't think any of us want to be here.
I think if it
Well,
comes
your
down,
other option is to just leave the party and start wandering like I was for a while,
Oh, no.
let me tell you.
No.
Don't do that.
This is probably the best case scenario given the circumstances.
Exactly. It's
Which
your
you want
best bet
your
to get
sight.
through if we stick together.
so in that case,
It doesn't mean we need to like each other. It doesn't mean we need to accept every single idea from each other or need to know everything about, I fought this one battle one time, or I have a friend back home who talks exactly. We don't need to know all of that. We just need to have some sort of cohesion.
What were you gonna say, Wind?
Oh, right. You said that you were from somewhere else, right?
Yeah, like a different Equestria, I guess you could say.
So, do you know how to make a team like this work as well?
I guess my last team was more lightning in a bottle. It just worked, and I don't really know how it did. But we all got along, and we all trusted each other.
Alright, well, Sparklebutt,
I shoot him a glare, a leer, like nothing other.
Okay, well, never calling you that again. Sorry. What I meant to say was, when...
Sparkle is fine. The names are a bit confusing.
They really are. Sparkle, what
I
do you
believe that's
suggest?
what you should be calling me in the first place.
Why?
Something like Peacemaker Sparkle or something like that? Because I'm well, you are in the military and I outrank you, right?
How?
I'm a cleric of cadence.
Oh, I'm not really that well versed in military etiquette.
Royal Guard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Gee, thanks.
Birds never know what's up.
well.
Hey, that's not true.
Regardless, we
true.
have the name thing figured out now. Is everybody sticking with this group, or are there people who want to leave? Because remember, if you stick with this group, you gotta make sure that we all work towards the same goal. And apparently, our goal is hunting down some god and some death wish. Well, according to someone who says he's from another world. So we have to make sure we're all on the same page when it comes to that, and that involves, emergencies, battles, travel, all of that.
Well, I'm in.
Honestly, it would help a lot if we could get along.
Yep.
In fact, do we even know anything about each other besides the fact that we all ended up in the same disastrous mist together?
I mean, we know a little bit, I think. I think Coral's the one that we know the most about.
We're all
Like,
just
Coral
caricatures to each
the
other.
golem.
We don't actually know each other. We're just...
Whoa! And I go over to the bath to figure out where Coral just went.
Wait, what?
Wait, where is Coral? Coral!
The bathtub water is completely black.
I'm just sitting there.
Coral,
Oh my god.
That's impressive. How does that...
What?
How
What?
Is it magic?
It's
What are you talking about? The water?
Yeah.
Oh, this always happens if the water is clear. This is why I always go for the mud water, because mud water is like a lot better and it just doesn't change colors.
No,
That
this is
explains a lot.
better. This is so good. I'm glad you're... Oh my gosh. Wow. Coral took a bath, guys.
I wouldn't exactly call it a bath if there's no soap.
Well, we should probably find a stopping point at some point to drop this one off.
Huh?
Wait. No, there's nowhere you can drop. You can't just. We're in the mist.
Yeah,
There's no-
but
nowhere
there are cities and everything. There's at least one city I know of that isn't in the mist.
Are you
A
talking
safe-
about Coral?
A safe city?
Yeah, it's the one we came from. If we say we found an orphan, they'd more than likely take it in.
Okay, getting thrown into the mist is one thing, but getting back out of it is. They're not gonna let us in. We're not going back to Cluj Town. Plus, we kind of have a deal. With Saragus. He's not gonna take us back to Cluj Town until.
Who?
I am just as confused as you, but Saragus is apparently the cool one that you make deals with and stuff.
No,
He's
he
not
is
that cool.
not cool. We
You
dislike.
made a deal with. Oh, what are they called?
Yeah, we didn't have a choice, but
There's always a choice.
Yeah, I'm not surprised you recognize them. It's kind of like all over the place.
okay.
Uh,
So basically, he's been the one that's been taking us from realm to realm. If it weren't for him, we'd still be wandering in the dark to this moment. We wouldn't have freed. We wouldn't have freed Fluttershy, Pinkie Pie, any of the others. I lose count at this point. There's been so many.
Okay, but
Rarity.
I didn't make any
You
deal.
said the other
at
one
least
was Rarity.
not that I'm aware of. Sorry, go ahead.
I just kind of stare at you guys confused. I was like, it was Rarity, who was in the puppet box.
Wait,
Mm-hmm. That was
right.
very.
wait. How many have we freed exactly?
It's got to be like 7 by now, right? 7 or 8.
Who have you guys freed from the Dread Realms? Like, how many Dread Lords?
All right.
Like-
So it started with. Okay, there was Gaster.
I only know 2 of them.
Right.
Because in Stamp Forest, there was one you called Fluttershy. Puppet
Okay.
Box was Rarity, and then
Stamp
this
Forest.
one is Lights. And we don't know who's here.
So we
I know
have
who's-
Fluttershy, Rarity, and it was also Pinkie.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Pinkie?
So the one that built the robots.
I
And
don't
then
know
it was-
who that
Oh,
is.
yeah,
Well,
You weren't. That was before you met us.
Yeah. For
Who's
some
the-
reason, Saragus is taking us by the main 6's dread realms.
Who calls them the main? Whatever. Anyway, so that means that there's 3 left.
Yeah. Twilight, Applejack, and I can only ever name 5 at a time. You know.
Right.
I mean,
Twilight.
they're basically the head honchos in my world, but
Well, that just means that we can actually. We're close to finishing this deal up, right?
Okay,
I'm not sure if that was. Yeah,
Do you-
I don't know about that. We also ran into Dr. Hooves, who's just like and Derpy, who are just like civilians. So we might end up having to go through and save every pony in Ponyville before we're done with this.
what was the deal you made?
That's thousands of ponies.
Okay, Win. The deal was guidance and travel through the mist in return for giving him access to the realms he guides us to. We don't know
that's
exactly
really
what that means, but from what I know about him, that's nothing good, but we need it right now. This is
Repeat what you just said.
we're trading. He's giving us access and easy travel through the mist, and we're giving him access to each of the dread realms that he takes us to. It's not ideal, I know, but we have to do one thing at a time here. We had no other choice.
Well, where is he going then? It seems like he wants access to each realm that we go
Doing
to.
this to gain power for some scheme.
So I'm guessing that's what you're getting at, Sparkle.
Yeah.
How do I make
I
the
don't-
water go away? It's a new color now.
Can you spawn soap?
I believe that can't you purify water when
The instant it's purified, it's gonna be back to black.
Can you purify like coral?
Me?
You're literally Pigpen from Charlie Brown. You're just a walking cloud of dust.
Anyway, so that's. I kind of understand why Sparkle's kind of upset about this then. When you really don't think about it, we don't know enough about Surrogus.
You never do. That's the thing.
What
They
we
lie.
do know isn't good, though.
Do you think he's up to something nefarious then? Like he's using us to
If
reach
he's-
his own.
Yes, he's using us, but we can't worry about it. It's out of our control. You've already made the contract. All we can do now is hope that I had, for some reason, haven't been involved.
Honestly, he might be a bigger threat than the Silent King himself when it comes to the end of it. I saw.
make sure you specify where
horrible
you
things.
saw it from.
And of course, not in this world, of course, but in the other worlds, I was given a vision of what would have happened if he got his way, and it was just mountains of carnage. I've never seen anything.
Okay, let me get
like
this straight. You knew he was a Fae, and you still made a deal with him.
It was not. You don't understand how he makes his deals. It's not exactly a willing situation. It's like
You may want to describe what Hayes got you guys into, if you remember how that happened.
So, how exactly did I come upon you guys before my untimely demise? And you guys just hopped from Dread Realm to Dread Realm,
Untimely demise, you
helping
died.
with some cause, I guess, towards the ultimate goal of the Dimension Traveler.
The worst
for all
part
we
of
know,
this.
that could have been Surrogus' guidance. I mean, he sees these deals as group based, and he may have been helping you along as well.
Oh, I'll pray
Guiding
about
back.
this later.
I understand, and I'm sorry. It was me who made the deal, and that's what tells you there is no other choice. Is that I would never, especially after what I've seen, willingly accept a deal from him.
I guess you make a point. Okay, so we've made a deal with a Fae. We have no direction. We don't. I guess we're a team. We really don't act like it. And
Well, how do
some
you think?
people aren't doing their job.
How do you think we should fix that then? You want us to act like a team, but you're not really giving us anything to really work with. We need
Okay, well,
ideas, plans. We need to learn and help each other if you want us to act like a team.
yes.
I at least got that from the training.
I have a bit of an idea, if y'all will hear me out.
I just roll
Okay.
my eyes. Go ahead.
Well, I get that lots of us have our cards close to our chests and that we're not exactly open books, and I understand it. But we need to at least know each other well enough to half understand each other. If we can just, I don't know, start things from scratch, pretend we've never met, do a brief introductory, where you came from, how you got to the mist, how long you've been here. If we can just go through, you can be as thorough or as brief as you like. I think we should just one by one get to know each other.
Don't they do that for like ponies that are addicted to cider or something?
What's cider?
Don't worry about it.
Nothing.
They do it for ponies with problems that they seek to get over. And I look around the group. Well,
We
Do you have any
are
better
our
idea?
own problem.
I mean, if anyone else has any better ideas, I'm all ears. But
No. I think this might be our best bet. What do you think, Sparkle?
Yeah, I mean, other than months of brutal training, which I'm sure you didn't receive, there's nothing much better than just talking to bond.
Oh. Let's get started then, right?
Wynn, this is the most serious I've seen you. And we traveled for a bit together. I've never seen you this down to earth.
Yeah, well, usually I don't need to be.
Fair enough.
I've just traveled through a mist alone. I don't even know how long I was there. And I come, and all of a sudden I find this... I run into my party again, and they're just in shambles over a basic little ambush.
I mean,
Sparkle.
we still won.
Yeah, that's not the point. The point is to be comfortable about winning.
Okay.
If you lose, you shouldn't be like, shit, maybe I should've, just no regrets about losing.
Is that what they taught you when you were getting trained by the military?
For reference, Wind, you got very vague military training compared to
For
what...
the most part, I am the spiritual guide of the military. I sort of work with the higher-ups to create a curriculum that'll work and sort of leave a lasting impression on the ranks.
I see. Well, what was it like in the mist alone?
Well, it's like asking what it was like traveling through a desert, you know?
You
Like-
said you don't know how long you were there, but how long did it feel like?
I stopped keeping track after a few months.
Jeez.
I can't imagine what you went through.
Well, let's just call it spiritual building.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should totally introduce yourself as well.
Yeah, I guess you're as good as place as ever to start, Win.
Well,
You
first
wanna-
we have to get everyone together first.
Well, we're in one of the most intimate spots I've seen in a while. And I believe everybody's in the same room. I mean, if not, they're definitely within hearing distance.
Yeah, I think the bath is within earshot for Coral's sake.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, start from the beginning. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to interrogate you. Start the whatever feels relevant to you. Whatever you want us to know. When?
People have the best timing. I'll be right back.
So, how about instead of starting with Win, we start with the leader? That has
Please?
somewhat been usurped, actually.
Yeah, no. I've been trying to say stuff and I keep getting cut off, and so Glace is upset. Very upset.
Wait, is it like a visible kind of upset?
Oh yeah, like I'm about to like. Oh, so now I get to talk.
Okay, well,
When is
Alright,
when
great.
is the captain now?
Mhm.
Sorry, I'll give you a hug.
Ooh,
It's
Note as thing is completely
Yeah.
soaked.
Blaze is completely accepting that hug and going to ignore the black smudge marks left on his fur now.
Oh man.
Oh, it's not black. It's a variety of colors depending on what part you touched.
Black, brown, some leaves, maybe a stick or two.
something that just
Who knows?
moved.
A very suspicious shade of red.
Are we gonna
I'm
keep
so-
the mustaches on? Because it's gonna make the stories a bit harder to take seriously.
Yeah, I think we should wash them, but after we drain and wash the tub, or like we could just use a sink.
Yeah, let's everyone use the sink first, please. I just don't want. I just don't want to hide a smile while I'm making eye contact during serious moments. You know.
Sounds good.
Okay. Well, when we're done, we should start with Blaze rather than Sparkle. I mean, you gotta save the one that went through the most, probably for last, right?
It's a little hard to
Have
quantify.
stories, so yeah, that's fair. And
Alright.
to be fair, I am the easiest out of all of us to explain, because anyway, hey guys, I'm Glace. Honestly, there's not a lot that you guys don't know about me that I also don't know. I come from a small village, Everfrost, that the mist kind of devastated and wiped out almost completely. I'm the last one left alive, or even left in Pony memory at this point. And eventually I plan on figuring out what the hell happened there and where my town, where my family, how in the world their memories are completely wiped for me. Other than that, though, I mean, not really a lot to me.
Do you have any idea why they were wiped or anything? Any clues? I'm sorry. I know it's
The only real clues I have are a photo that is noticeably smudged by some sort of magical means and some scribbles. That's about it.
Is this some mist chaos? Because I know the mist messes with everyone's perceptions.
I feel like it has to be something stronger than that. It feels more like
than mist.
something that an entity would have done and not on top of mist chaos. Instead of, well, I mean the basic effect of that shit.
So when we clear the mist, you plan to get to the bottom of your village.
When we clear the mist, while we're clearing the mist, whichever happens sooner, but yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's what I live with. It's not exactly something that needs too much pity, but thank you.
Is there anything else you want to share?
Right now, I don't think there's much more. if we're just going over introductions.
Okay.
Who wants to go next?
Can we get Coral to go next? I'm sorry, just really interested in in gargoyle culture.
And I can't really help you at that.
Really? Well, how did you end up in the mist? What can you tell us about you?
I stare at you guys for a moment. Then I look at the tub. Can we put more water in here, though? Or like some mud, because mud would be better to clean with?
Can someone cast the purification spell?
Actually, I'll tell you what. If you... We'll give you mud, but after we're all done sharing, okay?
Let's not pressure her. If she doesn't want to share, then that's all right.
It's not that I don't want to share. It's just... there's a lot to it. And frankly, I'm not done cleaning myself because the water turned different colors, and that's, like, no good. So... but, yeah, I kind of need the mud now.
Yeah, let's
I think it's gonna take a while to find mud in a city like this.
Okay, no, I'm not sure if you're familiar with this type of system, but here you go. I unplug the drain, let it all drain, and then replug it back in and start the water again.
Oh.
That should work for you.
I go in, unplug it, plug it back, put it in the water again. And I just do that a few times. What even is this?
Why don't you let it fill up, Coral, so that you can, finish getting clean?
That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. I kind of forgot that there was a drain to bathtubs. It's been like a while. We've been trapped here for a while. Okay.
I've never been in a bathtub before. It's usually just puddles.
We had plumbing in our time too, and I don't know what you're talking about.
It's been a while.
It's been a while since we've been in a place as nice as this one, though.
Yeah, when was the last time you had a bath?
Actually, that's me assuming it's plumbing. Nameless, in the future, do they just, teleport the water in or something?
The world may never know.
Alright, we'll just keep going forward.
There's water regardless.
Do you know at least how long you were in the mist before you met us, Coral?
I was born in the mist.
Born in the mist?
You
were? Mm-hmm. I don't know about my mom, or my dad, or my brothers, or my sister, but I was born in the mist.
This is all you know?
It's all I've ever known. There was a place when I was super duper small. In fact, so small, the beetle used to work.
Beetle? Is that the one that was glowing on you yesterday?
What? No. I reached back and then take out the heart amulet. No. This is the one, the thing you gave me recently.
Oh,
it's
that
mine.
one.
Right.
Okay,
this isn't the beetle.
Right. Sorry.
I point to my book that isn't. That's in the other room. And I point to the cover and I said, the beetle. It used to tell me when it was day and when it was night. It would go up and shine bright, and then it'll go down and sleep. My mom, she used to have like a second one, but it will only be around at night. At least that's what she said. I don't remember if it actually ever did.
Can you repeat that? You cut out for a bit there. Just the last sentence.
What was the last thing you heard?
The beetle would go up for day and then down for night.
Yeah, and my mom used to have another one that would come up at nighttime. And she said it would protect us. I don't know if it ever did.
Was it another beetle?
Yeah, for the moon.
You've seen the moon.
Well, I've
It
seen
doesn't-
pictures of it.
It doesn't sound like you were born in the mist. It sounds like you have some memories of day and night.
Well, I've only ever seen pictures.
Oh,
Maybe.
My mom used to explain it to me before, like forever ago, many eclipses ago, when my mom was small herself. Other people would raise the sun and moon, and it would go up and over, and sometimes they would kiss. I think that's the word she used. But one day it stopped. And she doesn't know why. My dad didn't know why either. Neither did my brothers or my sister.
You had you had family members?
Yeah. A few of them.
you know what happened to them?
I'm not sure what happened to them. My dad and my brother started going crazy. There was something wrong. Mom said they were sick. But one day my big brother, he started hearing some weird noises in his head, and they wouldn't leave him alone. And he went away. I don't know if that was before my dad and my brother got sick, but I know that when he was gone, they went away too, and I don't know why. They disappeared.
I'm sorry.
My mom went looking for them, and she told my sister to stay with me, but she didn't want to. She didn't like me, and then one day the beetle was asleep, and the moon beetle was up. The moon was up, and my sister said something to me, and I don't remember what it was. We got into a fight, and then everything turned to rock. What was once wood turned to rock. The ground turned to rock. I turned to rock.
I see.
And I don't know why.
But
My sister was angry. And she left me. And he took everything.
What did she take?
He took the TP, took the boxes. We had bottles, and some of the bottles had milk in it. We had blankets and pillows. I know what those are. They took them. And she kept taking everything. By the time I wasn't stoned anymore, the beetle was dead.
How could she just leave you there?
I don't know. I just don't know.
If we ever find her, we'll find out. If you're in the mist, she has to be in there too, right? That's how it works, right, Saul?
We don't know anything about how the mist works.
How the wind works.
That's kind of the whole problem. There's nothing predictable about it whatsoever. But that's why we're trying to get rid of it, and we can get to the bottom of things for you, Coral. We can help you maybe find your family and get back everything your sister took, and maybe things will be okay for you, and she might apologize and make things up.
I don't think they're alive.
Oh. What makes you say that?
I simply unplug the bath and walk out without much else to say. I just don't think they're alive. Maybe my mom, but these gifts can be old.
We'll look, okay? We'll at least search.
Yeah, we have to have hope. You know, someone once told me, never give up on something that's important.
I also told you to get your head out of your ass. So.
Yeah, that's true.
But, you're on our team. That means we have your back. And when all is said and done, if we can help you find answers or even find whoever might be left, we're going to. Alright, Coral?
A perception check.
Sure. What was that sound? Hold up. $18.
Nice.
You see me turn to you, and it's obvious I was crying. The heartbeat necklace is also beating considerably slower. I just walk off to the bed and just curl up on the edge.
Well, we're here if you need you, Carl. If you need us, I mean.
That mattress is gonna be fun to clean.
Oh, jeez.
Nothing wet gargoyle.
The worst part is to clean Coral properly, you're actually going to need to shave Coral.
Well,
Matted hair cannot be detangled. You need to literally shave it off.
Yeah.
One of us can probably tip someone to do that.
Yeah, the employees here have cleaned worse, probably.
Yeah.
I,
Not going for into.
We're not
gonna
going
go into,
any further down that line of thought.
Yeah. Just gonna leave it at that.
we understand the thought.
Thank you for
Anyway.
trying with this, Coral. I know that wasn't easy.
We'll let you get some rest, Coral.
And you can listen in. I don't know who's going next, but we're all gonna share what we can.
So, who wants to go next then?
Wind, it sounds like you volunteered.
But don't all go at once.
Oh, look who's
Wait,
back.
Win or Wind?
Wind.
Sparkle?
You know, the one that just spoke up before.
Win, but Win is back, so
Yeah, Wind is back. Wind is back.
It landed on me.
Well, Sparkle has been sitting here the entire time on his third cup of coffee. However, that does not. The conclusion was that I would go last, at least to my understanding still.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Win,
But it looks
take
like
it
you
away.
just voluntold yourself.
Darn it. Okay.
True.
Okay, well, hi everyone. I'm Wind Striker. I'm a Pegasus, obviously. Never had to do this before. I was an archaeologist that lived in Canterlot with my sister, and I eventually I joined the Royal Guards, and long story short, I was only accepted because there was a shortage of guards. So apparently I'm not the best at fighting or beating someone or stabbing them like all of you are, because I don't like hurting. I didn't even want to be here in this whole situation. But I am. I had a mission to find some ponies, but before all of that, I was promised by Celestia that if I go on that mission, she would protect everyone in the city, everyone in Canterlot, including my sister. And after I got distracted again, like I always do, when it comes to something that I don't understand, I found myself lost in the mist, where I met you guys. So yeah. Now I don't know if my sister's alive. Because if what all of you said is true, then there's a huge chance she's not. If Celestia... Yeah.
Wind, if what you're saying is true, then there's two possibilities. Either you were able to protect your sister in her lifetime, and she lived a whole full life, or somehow she ended up in the mist too, in which case we can still save her. Either way, you haven't
Sawtooth.
lost hope yet.
I haven't lost hope, but Sawtooth, Look at what happened to the main six. I don't want her in the mist. If she turns
At
into one
the,
of those.
At the mention of the main six, I cringe a little bit, but just very subtly.
I'm glad it's catching on in this group. It's a lot easier to say than Twilight, Pinkie Pie, Rarity, Rainbow Dash.
Or could just say Twilight and her friends.
Main six. Keep going. I'm sorry. I didn't interrupt.
After what happened with them, she could, if she's in the mist and she's turned into one of the dread, whatever. If she's in the same position as them, I can't. I won't face her, and I don't know what I'll do to any of you. It's a situation I don't want to see. Okay, let's just leave it at that.
Well,
DM's totally not taking notes here.
That's a bridge we'll have to cross if we get there. But look at what we've done so far for everyone we've saved. We know our limits. We know theirs. We fight only the corruption. We don't fight. We don't hurt the pony. We free them.
Sawtooth, look at it realistically. What happened to Pinkie Pie after we saved her? Tell me what happened. Did her condition suddenly vanish? Did Rarity suddenly just get better?
Look, we're all still in the mist, but that's the whole point. We're gonna put an end to it, and then we'll be able to give your sister the attention she needs. And same with everyone else.
But it's the after effects. Even when we do get out of here, say she's still alive, there's no guarantee I'll be able to ever see her again. And even if I do, I won't be the same pony as before.
Neither will you be. Neither will any of us be. But you'll have enough in common. You'll have a shared past. You'll have a shared love. I guess I've sort of been through the ringer like this, and came out the other side okay. With, some stuff sticks around, but if it's someone you care about and someone you love, it's never too much.
Yeah. You said there were other realities, right?
Yeah. I don't know much about it, but apparently there's more than one.
That's all I need to know.
What do you mean?
Well, I think we should move on to the next. So, Crystal, you haven't said anything.
Actually, before we do that, I have a question for you, Wint. A couple questions. What did you mean you were distracted while you were in the guard?
The mist is something I didn't know much about. So I wanted to know I was selfish, and I put my own wants before the mission. So I tried to study it.
Listen, you didn't know. You couldn't have known.
Yeah, I couldn't have. But if I did,
There's no
do that. That entire troop, I don't even know what happened to them. They had families. They had friends. For all I know, they could have needed me too. So,
let's get out there and save them. it's not all said and done. We're still writing history as we speak.
Yeah.
If your sister's still out there, I think I speak for all of us when I say we're gonna make it our goal to help her too.
Thanks. Just hope we get to her in time.
We'll do what we can. Nothing else we can do.
Crystal,
Mhm.
you have the bathroom.
Okay. You can call me Crystal. It was a while ago that I found my way in the mist. But before that, I was part of the City Watch. Wynn here was technically my superior officer. But he wasn't really in the watch, so he didn't train me or anything. That was Noel.
No, you're right. I helped make your training.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm pretty sure liberties were taken in the training.
Oh, those
Not gonna lie to
idiots.
you.
They always do that.
You know, all
I
zero,
can
not
assure
bad.
you, their method is better than whatever you came up with. No
Yeah, well,
offense.
when I'm dealing with the Royal Guard, they've heard a lot of words they don't know about yet.
Anyways, yeah, I joined the Watch, mostly because I just wanted to help people, and I wanted to be able to defend myself. Town is not the nicest place to be.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Their water is flavored.
Not all of it.
Oh.
I got to get the nice water.
Good. I'm happy for you.
Anyways, it's not too much about me. Once I got in the mist, thanks to trying to help handle a minor invasion that happened, that you were definitely not a part of, I'm sure. Do remember you getting thrown over the wall for it. Once I got in the mist, I just had to wander aimlessly, because I don't make deals with Fae. Unless I trust
let
them,
out
at
a
least.
snort.
And you don't know how long you were wandering.
Not exactly, but based off of how much I've biologically aged, it's been roughly a decade.
Crystal,
God.
there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
Yes.
You're an Earth pony.
Yep.
How did you do? How do you know how to use magic?
That's the thing. I didn't really. That's why I got thrown out. During the fight against the invasion, I got knocked out, and I had an interesting dream. And when I woke up, I didn't know I had powers at the time, but eventually I cast some sort of spell, wide open, and they threw me over the wall for it. So, something that came through in that invasion of Town must have given me magic somehow.
How How do you cast magic as an earth pony without a horn, though? That doesn't make sense.
That's a really
It's-
good question.
It's innate, I guess. I mean, I have this flower, and he pulls out a book that has 3 carrots embroidered on it, and he opens it up to a seemingly random page and pulls out a blue flower.
Blue. What is? Is the flower linked to your magical ability?
I'm not sure, but when I was knocked out, I may have been visited by some sort of being who gave me the flower. I think it protects me from something, but I don't know much beyond that. I know the flower itself has a lot of magic.
Can I roll Arcana and looking at the flower?
You can.
Can I do an investigation on it?
Yeah.
Yep. I got it. I
Can I do
rolled a 1.
Can I do an investigation, Nameless?
Sawtooth, you are convinced this flower is a flower.
Oh.
Yes.
You can
How
roll
has it not
investigate.
died yet?
Well, that's a flower you got there, all
I'm
right.
assuming since he pulled it from a book, he's had it pressed. I don't know if you've ever done that before or not.
I have actually. I just forgot that detail.
So, how long ago did you get the flower?
It was about the same time that I got thrown out, so I can't give you a much better number than about a decade.
A decade, huh? Wow.
You know, most ponies don't carry around watches either.
Yeah.
Who was the pony you mentioned, Noelle?
Oh, she was the captain of the guard for a while. She trained me. She was a really good person. And she wore this all the time, and he pulls out his necklace of a dragon. I say pulls out, but it was already front and center.
You were close to her.
Yeah, she was a good friend.
Was she more than just a friend?
No, she
I just have to ask. We have
No.
to get all the facts.
you don't need all of the facts.
Well,
Wind over here trying to pry for the juicy details.
So if we get out of this whole thing alive and solve the mist, what would you do with your life?
This pretty much is my life. All I've wanted to do is help people in need, and that's exactly what we're doing with the Dread Realms.
but haven't you wanted to, like, I don't know, go on a vacation, explore? Well,
I can do that in my next life.
your next life? I see.
It's called reincarnation.
Yeah.
That feels familiar.
Wait.
And that's why we don't make deals, kids. Because if you make a deal, then you're putting that on jeopardy.
Yeah. Well,
Is that something you earn, or something that you think comes naturally, or that's not something every pony gets?
Why wouldn't it be?
It's about it's about the balance of nature. You ever heard the circle of life?
I've heard of it.
Yeah. Well, same sort of thing with spiritual stuff.
It's
You
also
take
about
and you give.
self-actualization.
What'd you say?
It's also about self-actualization.
Yes, that as well.
I don't know if that applies to every pony.
It can't just be spiritual only. It has to have some basis in either
We
science
all live
or.
according to our own nature, and it is very difficult to deviate from that.
That's true. Well,
If it's science
Speaking-
you're after, look no further than souls.
yeah, and with Sawtooth having. Yeah. You haven't exactly had the best pass with souls, have you?
From what you've told me,
not
it seems
get it.
like you've sort of reincarnated yourself in a way. But
Have you
you talk
explained?
to some god in the process.
That's a lot to get into. I don't know if now's a good time to really go into all the details there. So,
Just scoff.
is there anything else you wanted to share, Crystal?
No, not really. I'm just here to help you guys out, mostly.
Well, I guess that just leaves you two, Sparkle and Sawtooth.
At this point, there is about 6 mugs of coffee that have been emptied.
You're gonna kill yourself with coffee.
Yeah,
I don't think
I don't care.
I don't think
You
the
don't-
beans have poison in them like the apple seeds do, though.
Yeah,
Well,
but
we all
if you
die
drink,
somehow, so choose a fun one.
Wynn just looks at the cups of coffee you have. Sparkle, have you tried drinking tea?
You see, that was the discovery that I made, but then I had a dream last night, and I was like, wait, hold on, I saw this in the food stash I made earlier. And it was like some sort of calling for me to try this out.
I think you.
At that point, I jump off the bed and just kind of fall.
Whoa, everything okay?
You alright?
Coral,
You just reminded me! Dreams are weird!
Yo.
They sure are.
Wait, no, but like, listen. Because you were all there, and Sweetheart is there. By the way, she wants to talk to you, so when you guys are done, let me know. I'll tell her. And then there was 2 of him! I point over to Buttface, who, by the way, clearly has the mustache.
Who?
wait, which one's Buttface?
Tricycle?
Icicle.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking Sawtooth or Sparkle.
Wait
Go
a second. Wait a second. There were 2 of Icicle in your dream.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So you were already having a dream about Icicle, and then you saw Icicle again.
Well, I had a dream about everyone.
Yeah.
And Sweetheart.
So that's.
And then I saw 2 of Icicle.
Do you know why that is, Coral?
I don't know. I guess it's because he didn't want to be taken away by all the wolves.
What?
'Cause-
No. It's because Icicle can read your mind
Sawtooth.
and
Sawtooth.
go in your dreams and snoop around, and that's what he's been doing for all. I don't know if he did that last night.
Sawtooth, I don't think we should have that conversation right now.
But the wolves took him away, which is probably why he's still asleep right now.
Sawtooth's looking at Icicle with just with the most disturbed glare, as you can sort of see the blood draining from his face as he sort of stops talking and stares in silence.
Well, the good news is Icicle got dragged away by wolves, right? Wayne leans over to Sawtooth. We'll talk about all of this later, but I don't think we should do this in the open.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine.
So, well, looks like you two are up on the next to tell us who is who, right? And I need to learn to talk.
I can go. I'm sorry. Yeah. Hi, Sawtooth, Pegasus, Ponyville. Around the same time, Wind was around. I was in Ponyville. Then, but a different Equestria. Just take my word for it. Then one morning I woke up in a cabin with a bunch of strange people after having a weird vision. And we were tasked with saving Equestria from an evil alicorn king who made sacrifices and tried to rule over the world. We took down all of his guards and eventually him. Lost some along the way. And I can't really skip over this.
Can't skip over what?
Something weird happened. I took in too much power than I could handle, and became something that I had never been, and no longer am. It was kind of dead and alive at the same time. It was not a good time. I didn't need food or sleep or even oxygen.
How can you be dead and alive?
Honestly, most of what happened those months are beyond me. We met with forces beyond my imagination. I became one of those forces beyond my imagination. And that's part of how we survived. I was incredibly powerful. A force to be reckoned with. I helped kill a god. Well, when it was all said and done, I was given a chance. I was given another chance. My, guess my patron, Shadowfire, I, hold my necklace, my, skull necklace, my black skull necklace. He gave me a chance to, start over in another world, to finally be flesh and blood again, just with a few differences. I used to cast magic, and now I fly really fast, stab things, as you've seen.
How did you? Did you have the same thing happening like what Crystal has happening, where he's except for you're a Pegasus that can cast spells.
I don't think it was. Maybe I was reincarnated. I don't know the specifics. All I know is that no, I don't think I was reincarnated. I was healed of my undeadness, given different abilities, and taken to this new place. And that's where I found myself in Kloochtown. And that's where I met some of you. And where we got thrown over into the mist, and where I met the rest of you. And
that's where you met her, isn't it?
Her?
Murmur.
That's where we met Murmur at Kloochtown. bumped into them and broke their.
Ah,
shit.
good old Murmur. How is Murmur doing, by the way?
Sawtooth should be the one to tell you.
When
Yeah.
they we were in over our heads, and they saved us all. Didn't make it out.
Okay. I see.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you.
You didn't really have a chance to until now. It makes sense, at least.
Is I don't know if there's anything else I want to say. Does anyone have any questions?
What was it like in the other realities? Were they all mist?
No, there was no mist where I came from. The who we fought darkened the sun, replaced it with his own orb, and wreaked havoc for as long as he could. But besides that, life was normal. Equestria was doing better than it had in years, and we had a big bump. But I think they're doing well. I think we set things back on course, and I'm basically in return for me being healed. I was mentioned to do the same thing here. I'm gonna try my best to turn things around in this world too.
Okay.
Does anyone have any questions? Any comments? Concerns?
Who is this Shadowfire?
Shadowfire is
Shadowfire!
Coral? What were you saying, Coral?
You know Shadowfire!
You know Shadowfire?
I look at Sawtooth so dead for a moment, like...
This is the second time this has come up.
Is your head okay? I go to Sawtooth. Is your head okay? Is
No,
everything
wait, hold on.
alright?
You? I'm sorry. I feel like you might have mentioned that, but you're just like a little gargoyle, and he's sort of like a big scary
I'm
alligator guy.
medium sized.
Huh?
I'm not little. I'm medium sized.
You're a medium-sized gargoyle, and he's a big scary alicorn. How did you?
Technically, she's bigger than you.
For gargoyle standards. Okay, listen. How do you?
You know how tall we get.
How do you know Shadowfire?
Shadowfire is my god. Why wouldn't I know him?
Really?
Okay, I seriously think your head is broken.
Yeah.
Who can heal here? This
You're
one,
like
I think
Leo.
his head is broken.
We've talked about this before.
You're
Hold on. I
It's
got this. I can make him.
No.
Wait, no, he's unfixable.
So Shadowfire's the one who put me in this world.
So you were.
I am not surprised, given the fact that you're carrying some obsidian skulls with you.
Yeah. I'm just so shocked. I guess that. How? I'm just curious. How did that? Is that what your family was your I'm sorry. Were your family? Did they have Shadowfire as their god too, or?
My mom. Yeah. I think my dad too. Maybe my brothers. Or one of them at least. Maybe. I look away.
Well, it's probably a a different Shadowfire, but as far as I know, they're all in cahoots with each other. So we sort of have the same people in charge, huh?
Well, duh. Why do you think I would stay with you?
Can you guys share with the class who is Shadowfire?
Shadowfire is. Don't worry about how scary it sounds, but he's sort of the alicorn of destruction.
Give me the amulet. Give me the amulet.
I know it's a lot worse than it sounds. Trust me, he's helped me save.
You break it.
At least. Okay, here, take it.
You're worshipping, and you know what? It's not my place.
No, I don't worship. No, I think Coral worships. I
lift all up as if I'm about to slam it down. All right, this should work.
What are you doing?
Did I break it?
No, wait, no. He gave. Don't do that.
But we need some answers. He might answer us if we break it. You know.
Answers. Wait, did you summon him with that?
If answers are what we need, then I have spells for that.
Wait.
I have spells for that?
Wait, breaking this summons Shadowfire?
What? Summon? No. And what are these spells that you're talking about? Tell us about the spells.
It's a ritual every cleric knows. It's called divination.
I'd appreciate if you not break my necklace, please.
Sparkle, can you do it?
I'm trying to get to the whole respect each other's personal property part. But, yeah. We can figure out answers if we have big questions. But it does take some time and resources. And I don't think we really have those resources.
What do you need?
Right now.
I look at the skull. Can't we use this?
No, that's... I didn't know you break it.
Is it that
I'd
kind
rather
of
not.
ritual?
We can very easily get the resources, so...
Well, what are the resources?
Well, in order to...
There's no pony sacrifice, right?
No, God. It's just,
Because I've heard a lot of rumors.
Not really. It is an offering, but...
Shadowfire fights the guys who do that.
You mean the god of corruption?
I would need to run to a market of sorts to pick up materials and some other things that I need, but...
Hold on a second. Coral, what do you know about the god of destruction?
She said corruption.
I have
Corruption, sorry.
I have a very terrified look on my face. Nothing. I put the obsidian skull not in my pouch of holding, in my hair. Not the pouch of holding. Just straight up in my hair. And it's just gone.
Well,
I don't know anything about that one.
Soul Tenebris, that's as far as I know.
You don't say his name here.
Sparkle.
We dealt with him. It's fine. But not in this world. Oh God.
Saying his name alone can spread the corruption. You just don't say it.
Oh God. What if he's in the mist?
For religious purposes, we will be calling him He Who Must Not Be Named.
That's copyright, by the way.
Or we can call him Buckface.
And pan over to Coral.
Well, we could. Never mind.
Quite vocabulary.
I'm not even gonna say that.
Oh yeah, I know tons of words. I learned them from everywhere.
God, fuck face made me choke. Like, for real.
Please don't cry.
Put a pin in that. We're talking about that later, okay? But Sparkle, that's everyone but you. Do you mind
I believe that Coral also mentioned that Sweetheart was willing to introduce as well.
Yes.
And
When
there
y'all
are
are
certain
done.
party members that don't even know she exists.
Yeah,
Is
what
Sweetheart-
Sweetheart?
Part of our party, technically?
She's the tagging along in Coral.
A familiar?
Not exactly.
No.
It's closer
guess-
to a friendly possession.
I guess we
Coral.
should get to know Sweetheart.
Oh, it's a Casper situation.
Coral, on the whole topic of gods and stuff, you mentioned a sweetheart.
Sweetheart isn't a god. Sweetheart's a wolf.
A wolf.
Yeah. Super
Why
giant
don't
small
you
wolf.
let Sweetheart introduce themselves?
It's your turn first. You gotta go first, and then Sweetheart goes.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's a little risky for me to stick around. I'm kind of having second thoughts as to rejoining the group.
Sparkle,
Wait,
you brought us. You kind of helped us learn about each other. The group needs you.
do you think you're better off without us in the mist?
It's less that, and it's more. Not that.
Well, the way I see it, you're better off with us and we're better off with you.
Yeah, but I mean, what are you dragging me along for? We're
Sparkle.
going to slay some god of I don't even know what, just because what I think that especially with this group, we shouldn't pass judgment on others.
Yeah.
What are you
running-
saying?
I'm saying that I don't agree with the goal. Like, this whole sawtooth thing, I was along for the ride for a while, and it was pretty fun, but I just...
What do you mean this sawtooth thing? What? This isn't about me.
Yeah, you keep saying that, but like... What exactly are we doing again? What's our main goal you keep talking about?
The Silent King, the one who's behind the freaking mist. You don't think anyone should try to stop him?
I'm saying that there's a natural course to the world, and that there are powers way beyond us who should be dealing with them, or
Have you-
potentially are even beginning to deal with them.
Listen, the mist has been around for 100 years, at least. Has it occurred to you that maybe we're the natural force here to deal with the tyrant? I mean, we can't wait for someone else to do it when we might have the power to do it ourselves. Not alone, but with help. Who knows what allies we can find along the way?
Sparkle, what are you running from exactly?
Oh, I'm not running for anything. I just got kicked over the wall because somebody found me in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Well, it seems like this isn't actually about all of us.
How long have you been in Light? Or whatever you want to call this place?
And where?
The place with all the lights and the
This
robots
Dread
and
Realm.
Hmm.
How long have you been-
I just got here right before I ran into you guys. Remember that whole divination thing I was talking about? Yeah.
Okay. For one thing, even if you didn't share our end goal, it's still in your best interest to at least help us along the way. But for another thing, how could you be against fighting the evil in this world? The evil, maybe it is the natural force right now, but that's exactly why we need people like us to challenge it. And we're doing that step by step.
But we're just one small little group. Usually with these types of things, it's entire nations. There's a whole process to it. It's just involved with religion, war, politics. It's all. There can't be good without evil.
Well,
And
Sawtooth saved the world before.
Did I mention I killed a god? Did I mention I helped end he who shall not be named in my world with my friends, with powerful amulets, with powerful allies, with tools and strategy? We can do anything, and we're going to.
a god supposedly places you into an entirely new universe, as you've described, into the only known town left remaining, in the middle of all of this mist, and you immediately try to figure out what's happening with the mist.
What's your point?
My point is that you are disturbing the sort of nature of this world, if we're speaking in your sort of narrative.
Say this is the right nature!
Okay.
Listen, you're talking about this world and other worlds, and yes, I am from another world technically, but they're all part of the same multiverse, I guess you could call it. It's all part of the same. If you have someone watching over different universes, that's still the same force. Don't you understand? Shadowfire wanted to help this realm. So, have you considered that maybe that's why he landed us so close to you? You were one of the first people we ran into. You were meant to have a part in this.
Wind Sparkle, heir of peace, related to the god of, who his great-grandfather, the Sparkle, part of the main six, to my understanding.
You're related to Shining Armor.
Close enough.
Shining Armor, whose party went into the mist to never return.
See, that's not how it was supposed to go down. In my world, they returned and everything was okay. There's already been a confrontation, and there's already been a grave error in this world, and we're here to fight it. We are not
burden the evil or the bad of this world so that your world can have good.
What do you wait? Say that again.
We have to burden ourselves with the bad of the main six not returning in this world, because in your world they returned.
It's
there
so
can't be good without bad.
How do you know it works like that? What do you know?
Well, I'm a religious figure after all.
Sparkle, if I may, there's the way I see it is there's two outcomes from this. One, either someone could have corrupted this world themselves for all we know, but another is, what if Sawtooth is right, and I guess everyone here is supposed to be where they are right now?
So it's just a coincidence that Murmur died? Is that what we're saying? Murmur,
No.
No.
No. Listen to me. Alright, listen to me. We're gonna take the bullshit you said and completely destroy it. Alright? Listen. Stuff happens. Yeah. Bad stuff happens. Yeah. But that doesn't change the fact that we should try to make things better. And I get it. It's depressing. All right, there's a lot of stuff that happens. The mist is everywhere. But take a look around you. Shadowfire brought over Sawtooth. You also have another one who has an obsidian skull right over there. And then I'm here. It's not necessarily a coincidence. There are forces outside of our control. Probably Shadowfire. Probably. Shush! Shush! I will poke you in the nose! Shush! Probably even your own goddess. It may not seem like it, but like, come on. There is so much going on beyond our understanding. But that isn't a bad thing. That doesn't mean that the mist has to be here forever. It just means we have to find out what to actually do. And maybe that means getting rid of the fucking mist! You can't say that just because one world is all happy and shit like that doesn't mean that we can't be happy. Because guess what? I'm gonna destroy that! I'm gonna destroy this entire place! I'm getting pissed off right now! Ugh!
Yeah, let's not destroy the place. But
I guess
she does
there's
have a point.
other ways to look at peace.
So let me get this right, Win.
Sorry.
You speak of...
Hold on, we're gonna retcon this, right? Until right at the end of what Cameo and Coral just finished saying.
Okay.
Go ahead. Continue what you were going to say.
So, you speak of defeating evil with whole nations and diplomacy. What are these nations? I only know of the one Cluj town, and you shouldn't know of any more than that either.
Hey, Lars. Why was I supposed to stop talking?
That was meant for so he could speak because somebody would not speak up.
Okay. Well, originally I was going to, go the whole way of. I guess there are different ways of looking at peace, right? Immediately after Cameo stopped talking, so like my mind had been decided, and I give a clear indication that I'm in. So this is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Now, what Ice just brought to you was basically, who the fuck else is supposed to do this? You're kind of on your civilization's last leg. We're not even on a full leg. We're on the knee.
Yeah. If that.
Do we get paid for this?
You get paid and a job well done.
So let's just start back with. All right, my name is Win Sparkle. I'm part of the Sparkle family. You may know my ancestor, Shining Armor, and I believe Cadence as well, who's also my god. They are the reason, the entire family, the extended family, in fact, is the reason that I had to disappear. But that's about all I can say about that. I was high-ranking in the town, well known by many people. Had a bit of control here and there, and well, it was a pretty good situation. I had school. I had learned about a lot of things. Even found some old textbooks, but Then I began my clerical training. I figure I might as well because, well, that's the thing to do in the family. At least more recently, that's been the trend. Everybody who's a descendant sort of worships Cadence, and in return, we can have a little bit of power to share between ourselves. I mean, you know the rest of the story. I screwed up and got us kicked out. Oh, I guess I should, specify, maybe that one case is relevant, and I dig around in my bag. I still have it. Well, no, actually, did Murmur take it? The envelope.
You lost the envelope, but you still have the admit one and the statue.
The admit one, yeah. Okay, so I pull out the statue and the admit one. Well, I somehow managed to hold on to these, so I guess that's one connection to my past that I still have.
Remember
I was working on this case, to figure out why the mist was there, and, well, just to figure out anything about it, because they don't let anybody really know a whole lot of information. It's mostly kept to royalty and like high security stuff. The type of people who pledge to the leader that they will die before they give information. This ticket, I pulled it off of some dead body, if I'm remembering correctly, relating to some other gang war type shit. But this statue is a statue of, I think it was Grogar. It's a cool guy, actually. He lives in Clujtown, down an alley.
That wasn't Grogar.
You got the statue's name right, at least.
That is true.
I think that's improvement. It is.
So we got kicked out, and I put it around. And then all of a sudden I had to go, but then I spent a lot of time getting back, and, well, I found the people that I had gotten kicked out with, and they were not in good shape at all. Some random things came up and started beating on them, and, well, just, it was a hot mess. And then I basically passed out, and here I am.
Huh. So you've really had a long journey.
Guess that's one way to put it.
I'm sorry, I just have to know. How did... You said that you're related to Cadence, and she's also your god. How does that work?
It's hard to describe, but, like, if I were to break the fourth wall, it's basically like clans. You know how they all sort of like the Japanese style clans where like the elders are the most important and like the leaders of the clan, and then, you know, duties sort of get separated out by experience and like age and
Okay.
you know, stages
Kinda
of
like-
life type stuff.
Like village elders and stuff?
Yeah, that type of thing.
Okay, I got it. Then I take back that question.
Sawtooth, do you have any issue with me being here? Well, or any issue with my story?
Honestly, running into you again was a relief.
Yeah.
we are a hot mess, and I completely agree. We have some accomplishments under our belts, so there's a lot to work with, but there's also a lot to work on. And I think we kind of need you to whip us into shape. But that we can only do that if we share the same goals. And most of us are opposed to the mist here. Even Icicle, I think.
There's no military training involved in this, right?
I hope so.
You know,
If that's what we need.
Great. Okay.
I'll whip up some lesson plans we can sort of just pound out in our downtime.
You're gonna help us fight the forces that be.
Like I said, there's more than one way of looking at peace.
Not the way I see it.
Well, which one of us is a cleric of peace?
One of us is acting like a cleric of peace. Where did you lose your spine?
You also seem to have lost your head.
That's enough, everyone.
If your
Look.
definition of peace includes the mist, then I think you should try to pick up a dictionary sometime. Just being honest.
I'm pretty sure that he is saying he is going to help.
I've been queuing it in a couple of times.
You what?
Yeah, he's
You-
been making it obvious.
Yeah, you guys kind of lost that there. He's not including the mists in his definition of peace.
I was initially, but now I'm not.
Okay, I see what you mean. Alright, gotcha.
You guys can't let me be subtle about shit.
Physically dying.
No, you gotta spell it out for me.
Thank you, Yoshi. I knew what happened in the background exactly, so.
I missed it. I'm
Physically dying over here. I picked up on that. Come on, guys.
I'm sorry. Okay. I retcon my overreaction then. I do appreciate Win coming around a bit and seeing our side of things. Alright. Well, I think you're more needed than ever. Especially now.
And
So,
Sparkle.
first thing that we should cover is combat tactics.
Hold on, hold
Rule
on.
number 0. Don't run the fuck away from your healer. I can
I
only
can
move.
heal myself, and I wasn't even the one running.
I wasn't. Okay, I was running. But then I stopped running because they were running too, and it was. Running's what I do, okay? But through the air. Air running. Flying.
Try running more strategically. For example, you can take out what? How many times can you attack?
Nice. I can stab. Boom, boom.
Wait, are we doing this in character or out of character?
This is in character.
Well, imagine like a translation for like what are your numbers in character? Like what are your like what? For example, I could be asking like what fighting style are you using?
Wait! How fast are you?
How many bonus actions do you have?
Cameo, what's up?
Wait. Before we dive into this, we need to let Sweetheart talk.
Yes, let's speak
right,
to
I
the
almost
friendly
forgot.
fae.
She's not a fae. She a wolf.
She is a fae. I am the fae
She-
expert.
She is a wolf. Do you know how fae look like?
They look like a lot of things a lot of the time.
Anyway,
Regardless
let's do
of whether
this
she's a
figure
fae or a
whatever.
wolf.
I turned to the side. Shit, he's right. but no, Sweetheart is a wolf.
Oh, like
Alright, Sweetheart.
okay, like an animal. Okay.
So
Okay.
when she says
Alright,
that,
Sweetheart.
Coral's eyes glow a kind of a gentle, almost sky blue, as somebody else's voice comes from her lips. You are not incorrect. I am a Fae, though of the Sealy Court.
Coral? Is this Sweetheart talking?
Correct.
Fascinating. Possession, maybe?
And, Coral is okay with this.
I asked her beforehand, yes.
Okay, I'm sorry, I just want to make sure. It's nice to meet you.
And you as well.
How long have you been, I guess, inside Coral?
It has only been a few days. I was hunting someone. My brother.
Your
You
brother?
think he's in the mist?
You can say that.
Why attach yourself to Coral if you're hunting your brother, then?
It's complicated. I will assure you, though, I mean her no harm.
Do you share our goals? At least, are you on our side as far as helping people in Dread Realms and Silent King?
Where I have no real investment in your world, I will help you where I can. I have nothing against you or your companions, and you have done nothing to harm me. I have taken the little one under my care.
Is there anything we could do to repay you for your help, then? Kinda.
Nameless, so do I know anything about that circle that you were talking about
Circle?
as my character?
When did I say something about a circle?
No, like whatever type of Fae this
Oh,
one
this-
was.
Sealy Court.
Yeah, none of you actually know what that means, to include you, Ice.
Dang it.
Okay,
What?
sorry, we can go back now.
I
So
guess
is-
we can treat you as part of the team then.
Can we repay you somehow for your help?
No, don't offer that. It's a Fae.
What? Why?
Fae.
What's wrong with offering a thanks to a Fae?
I would say that the cleric is not wrong. My kind cannot always
Is
be.
this what happened last time with the other one?
No?
It's such a slippery.
Don't interrupt. Don't interrupt, Sweetheart.
Continue, sweetheart.
My kind cannot always be trusted with their deals, or their favors, or however they say it.
I see.
Oh, I think we had a deal go wrong with the Fae.
Yeah, and you're talking to another one right now. You better be careful what you say.
If you
Yeah.
mean Saragus, then he is not Fey, though his kind follows similar rules.
Oh,
Is there a way to know what Zergus? Do you know what he wants with us?
It's hard to tell. I do know that whatever it is in your best interest to not violate the deal, because whatever he wants from you, he can exact so much more if you break the deal.
Thank you, Sawtooth, for that.
hey, come on, that's not fair. Alright, so you're just gonna tag along with Coral until you find your brother?
Until I destroy him.
Ooh. Why do you want to destroy him?
He meddles in things he should not.
Yeah, well, that makes two of you.
Sweetheart,
I'm
your
meddling.
Coral gives you a dirty look.
How am I supposed to trust you?
How can we know you won't put your goals in front of Coral and hurt her in the process?
And how do we know if you won't turn on all of us as well? After
Don't try to
doing
get him to make promises. He's a fae.
I'm just asking how we can know that she's trustworthy.
Because it was part of her deal with Coral, most likely.
You know, I hadn't quite considered that.
Did you make a deal with Coral, sweetheart?
I have not made any such deals. Like I said, I am part of the Sealy Court, or the Summer Court. I
don't know what that means.
I see.
Tell us about your brother then.
No, can you explain what you mean by that first?
The Sealy Court are those that are, for lack of a better description, more good allied. Not all of us follow what you would consider good, but we are less unsavory. My brother comes from the Winter Court, or the Unseelie Court. Most of them rise with nothing but evil intentions.
I can think of no source to corroborate you.
Well, they just said that they're not evil. Technically.
Yeah, okay, well, I have a gun in my hand and I'm pointing it at your head. Oh, I'm not gonna kill you, I just want your money.
Hey,
Do I know that they can't lie?
Do we even know what a gun is?
Oh no, I actually don't know that they can't lie.
An Arcana.
Okay.
I'm going to as well.
Yeah, same
Choose to
here.
fail.
And I'm gonna get more than a 1 this time.
Gonna get a 0.
Yes, there we go. Look at me go.
Well,
So, given the information that you guys would have had to begin with, Wind, you definitely fail.
yeah, that's about right.
Ice, you really haven't heard enough about Fae other than, they're known for making deals. And those deals are known for going awry. And then Sawtooth, it sounds vaguely like Discord to you.
What does?
Just the entire idea of Fae sounds vaguely like Discord for some reason.
Okay.
I think we should trust the Fae. I mean, it hasn't even given us a reason not to.
Remember, these creatures are not technically of this world.
Yeah, but
It's
in character, I wouldn't know that.
Just, sweetheart, know that if you harm one hair on Coral, we will make it our life's goal to destroy you.
Oh no. Actually, work on your wording. Let's work on our wording before we come to this, okay?
Yeah, and I'm not gonna agree to that.
I'm not signing. I'm just saying
So
we'll get along unless you hurt Coral. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
I do want to point out, Sawtooth, why they're doing this. A Fae will take literally anything that you say, either literally or as a binding contract. I know you're technically not supposed to know that in character, but this is why everybody's freaking out.
Screw us over.
That's what a Fae does. That sucks.
Oh, good and holy Fae from the Celia Court, or whatever. I have no association in this contract.
I'm not making a contract. What do you? I'm just saying, don't hurt her.
What was her name again? Oh, Sweetheart. Sweetheart. Can you at least tell us what your brother looks like? I don't know if you guys have a physical form or not.
He looks however he feels to look.
Wonderful. That narrows it down.
It's Sawtooth. Gotta be. He's from another world.
What? No.
I attempt to grapple Sawtooth into like a Nelson or something like that, and say, "Look, I got him. Here, take care of him now."
No,
And say that he is not my brother, nor does he carry my brother.
I just look around the room very serious. Oh, okay.
Harry. You mean like possessed, like you're possessing Coral?
Correct.
Oh my god.
Wait,
Oh my god. Do you
Remember, you don't know. If you're going down the line, I think you are. You don't know what you've seen happen in dream sequences.
Of course not. No. But do you think he might be hiding here with one of us?
Is he in this room right now?
Could
doubt
you
it.
travel in Coral without making yourself known? Could your brother be in any of us right now?
It is a possibility.
do you know anything for certain?
That's terrifying.
I know many things for certain.
Oh my gosh,
doing
you
that
can't
thing.
work with this.
He's doing that thing. We should just best move on.
Is
Oh,
this
one more
statement
question.
false?
One more question. Sweetheart. Oh man, I keep saying sugar muffins and stuff like that. I don't know. Anyway, sweetheart. So, we'll and this is not a deal in any way. I'm just asking a question. After your business is done, will you be leaving Coral for good?
Perhaps.
Perhaps? No, that's not really. That doesn't inspire confidence.
At this point, Coral's eyes stop glowing and Coral is once again in control.
God
Wait,
damn it!
And the only thing of that whole conversation Coral has ever understood was sugar muffin. What the hell even is that?
It's nothing. It's. How are you doing?
are you okay? Are you okay, Coral?
I am confused.
Are you feeling okay?
Huh?
Are you
I'm
alright? Do you know what just happened to you?
Sweetheart wanted to talk to you guys, so I let Sweetheart talk to you guys. All I heard was sugar muffin. I am very confused at what a sugar muffin is.
Yeah, let's not bring that back up. You know, not gonna read sugar muffin. I don't know who said that.
But I'm pretty sure it came from you. Points.
So how are you feeling right now?
I am confused with you?
So basically, we could have a dangerous evil fae living in any of our heads within our whole party, and we wouldn't know about it.
Oh, great. So your whole idea to bring the party together actually just split us more. Alright, I'm out of here.
No,
Maybe we should-
hey, I'm just saying it's something to be careful of. Is there any way to find? Can you bring Sweetheart back? I have so many questions. Get out of my head. What if he's in my head right now? Get out of my head.
Acting like
Don't
something's
the
ahead.
Fae usually talk to you until they want to possess you?
Not necessarily.
That's how it goes. Because
Sweetheart said they could be in your head without being known.
yes, but that doesn't necessarily mean that for them to do the stuff that you don't talk to them. I don't know, man.
There is a way for us to find out. Right, Sparkle?
Oh no.
You have that whole ritual thing.
What?
We can get answers. Right here.
Rituals?
Yeah.
I don't
We can-
like the sound of that.
If we
Sawtooth, I want to point out as a sorcerer, you knew ritual magic as well, and it didn't require mass sacrifices.
Oh, okay. So I'm aware of non-sacrifice rituals.
Yes.
Like I said, I'd need to go to a market, and I'd also need some donations.
Well, wait, what kind of donations? Like, you don't need a hoof, right?
Well, I won't need a hoof,
That
but I will need some other things.
like what? Like specify.
I need an eye of a pony.
Okay.
Need
No, we're stopping right there. We'll figure
Yeah.
something else out.
I think I might have that.
Wait, what?
Do
Oh,
I have that?
oh God.
That explains-
No, I ate that one a week ago. No, I do not have it.
Oh,
my gosh.
this doesn't
Wait,
make me feel any better.
Do you need an eye of an actual pony, or could it be an eye of a robotic pony?
I'm not sure. I need.
Because if it's a robotic pony, we can
Send
get that.
me the spell, Christian, and I will.
Out of character, I'm bullshitting these requirements.
Oh, okay.
It's only 25 gold worth of resources, but they don't know that, and I'm using that to my advantage here.
Okay. I figured because there are the kind of spells that require some stuff like that, and so.
Yeah, I mean, I'll still send it. I'll throw it into the chat.
Okay.
That's the text for it.
Okay.
Also, I need an ear of a field mouse.
No, we're not doing this. We're not.
Yeah,
They're too
we're not
small to
dismembering any
carry.
I'm not gonna dismember that, but maybe there's like a black market.
No. I'm stopping this right here.
Finally,
doing
I
any
need the
rituals that
tongue of a
involve-
fae.
No, the what?
What?
No,
Okay.
No, we're
that-
not getting that. No,
I'm stopping you
know what?
right there. When
I don't actually believe this anymore.
Start
Believe
grinning.
what?
That's
You got me.
really specific.
are you? Oh, okay.
Roll
Wait, what?
Arcana. Link.
Okay.
Get in at 20.
Sorry, I need to actually get the character sheet up. There we go.
So you are aware that some spells call for some interesting things, but it seems a bit odd for a religious spell to necessarily call for an eyeball.
Mhm.
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Oddly, it's just very weird for a religious.
Especially,
Spell
so
require-
let me rephrase that. Especially a peace-centered religion.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Technically speaking, if it was, say, a undeath-related religion, an eyeball would make total sense.
Yeah.
Because
want
it does
peace, live your
specify
life.
sacrificial offering appropriate to your religion worth at least 25 gold.
25 gold worth of love,
25 gold worth of.
preferably in the form of
Nice.
muffins.
25 goes gets you 5 minutes on a call.
Oh my god.
Wait, I'm talking about a regular call.
I agree.
with the god,
Sure
yeah.
you are.
Okay, so Glaze, what were you saying?
I feel like Oni Eye is a really specific and unfitting requirement for religious summoning, especially one of someone who's supposed to be peaceful.
I grinned. You got me.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? Are you kidding me?
Okay, I fell for it. That's a little embarrassing.
Oh, you should have seen the look on you guys' faces.
I figured it out pretty soon, pretty quick.
Yeah, haha.
After you were
just
told?
said- Yeah, you just said we got you. What do you mean?
Uh,
I got worried for a bit. because I really did that.
Oh, it didn't mean any actual worry or anything.
Note
I
to
just
self.
need a little bit of
Getting
boost
a good
after,
pony
after
eyeball is not
walking
an easy
through
thing.
blackness for I don't know how long.
You need a pool of blackness?
The mist. Like, it's been like eating sand, drinking. Well, I don't even know. Like dry water. Like just everything's been bland, and I've sort of just been walking, sitting down and having a conversation. Can I not have a little bit of fun?
Okay, fair point.
enough.
But you can do the spell or ritual or whatever.
Yeah, but I won't.
Why not? We can get answers.
I think we're reaching on the point of paranoia on this one.
Yeah,
Should
we were doing this as a team building exercise, and all of a sudden, I even changed my entire definition of the foundation of my belief. I've changed the definition of that in my own head, and the definition of peace. The whole subtlety thing, the whole. I guess there's more than one way to think about peace. Well, I'm not having it because this will disturb any peace we just created.
Okay, fine. Well,
In any case,
there's always another way, right?
It's not our job to help this fey creature. Our
No.
job, as you specified and as I agreed to, is to work on this whole god-killing thing.
It's not just the fake creature. We can find out about Sirgus.
I don't think so.
I believe she also said that she isn't the same type of creature. Like, he is
Yeah.
not Fey.
Yeah.
He just follows
Yeah.
similar rules.
The
I
magic
think
is
as
not
of right
strong enough
now-
for that.
I think as of right now, we don't have to worry about Sweetheart for now.
Exactly.
It'd be
Or
okay.
anybody else in our party, for example, because that's the phase battle to fight. We should not be helping it or hindering it in any way. We should just
Yeah.
observe.
I don't know.
That's fine, but I'm not really worried about the Fae. I'm more so worried about Sirgus and everyone else and things.
I do
But
believe
if-
this is the DM cutting in. I do believe that you have bigger fish to fry than the one that is actively helping you right now.
Yeah.
That's the
And that's
point
what
that
I
I'm
was
trying to
gonna-
make.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I
gonna
was
have to
getting
be
at.
A bridge we cross when we get there. But for now, we have to keep freeing ponies from Dread Realms and seeing if we can dissolve this mist and just destroy the Silent King.
Okay. Well,
Thank you. Thank
what's
you. for
next
finally-
on the agenda?
Well,
Yes. So about this whole combat tactics thing.
Oh no.
well,
So, before we
we-
get into that, I do believe somebody requested that we make this a shorter session, and it has been almost 2 hours now.
3 hours.
Is it?
I chugged a Diet Coke.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's been over 3 hours.
Oh,
Yes?
My live timer thing has lied to me.
It's probably started recording after
You felt
the
No.
intro, but it's basically still
No.
3 hours.
Mine says the stream's been running for 3 hours and 2 minutes, that's when, yeah. So, I really appreciate everyone just sharing their stories, and I mean, that doesn't solve all of our problems, of course, but I feel like we're a step towards trusting each other.
Yes, it has been up for 3 hours. I just checked OBS.
So are
I
we
feel like,
going to
we
keep
can at least empathize with each other a bit more than before, which is good.
So Nameless, are we gonna keep going or
No, I think we're going to put a pin in it for the night. I think
Yes.
now is a good time to do that. So, for all
Alright.
of you that may or may not still be watching, if you enjoyed that or would like to see more of it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell, as well as following for those of you on Twitch. For those of you that may or may not want to show further support, there's the Discord link in the description where you can chat with other members of the community as well as the players and myself. And of course, there's the Patreon. A big thank you to all of my priest tier Patreons: Scarmex, Sawtooth Waves, Windstriker, and Cameo Shadowness. I believe the ISIS fell off, so yeah, I believe that's everybody. Well, other than that, if you enjoyed that, I hope you guys have a great evening, and don't forget to drink water.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Yeah, don't be like me, guys. Drink that water, boys.
See ya.
Thank you.